Yes, Gadam Nation Boss Day here to Kusame. To be joined, you are watching SavSign TV. Subscribe to their YouTube channel and share. Gadam Nation to Kusame. To be joined, yay! Yes, Gadam Nation Boss Day here to Kusame. To be joined. To Mumbanda Yesinae. Bazagba Katanam Nakutiri Wala. Chekata little biatine, Katawum, Kasoya the Tongo. Tell little Bani Karante. Kabayan le tongo, teliribani karante. Okay. Faradin do le katakpa de biyora, moto shorty atukutola bora. Ooh. The meeting me pam de che katakumda, mama famanda no bundiru gunara. This be not total cheat. You must to see my lawyer. This be not total cheat, yeah. You must to. I don't know you be born one virgin, born two virgin, born three virgin. She now you be born for virgin, yeah. My customer, I love your costume, yeah. Customer, you the make her they confused. Customer, mamborla perfume, yeah. I perfume. Check and balance bedroom. Yes, Gadam Nation Boss Day here to Kusame. To be joined, yay. Yes, Gadam Nation Boss Day here to Kusame. To be joined, you are watching SavSign TV. Subscribe to their YouTube channel and share. Gadam Nation to Kusame. To be joined, yay!
Hello, welcome to SavSign Lifestyle. Today, we are having a conversation with someone who has pulled his weight in the music industry. 10 years of consistency, and he's still standing, constantly giving us refreshing music through and through. Today, my guest on SavSign Lifestyle is the ruler, the king, Fancy Gadam. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
It's so good to have you.
Thank you so much.
You are not an easy man to find, so we are very, very grateful that you made the time to sit down with us.
Yeah, you know, Fancy Gadam, the media is my friend, so whenever they need me, I make myself available.
Yeah, that is true. And we are very grateful that you are here.
Thank you so much.
So, we want to talk about your upcoming album.
Okay.
I think this is your 7th album.
Yeah.
And each time it's something very different. And this time, this one is titled Competition. I think there's been a lot of, people having very different opinions as to why you titled the album Competition. Of all of the titles you could have used for your album, you picked Competition. Let's delve into why the title Competition.
Yeah, so Competition is a good name, and it's something to motivate me, myself, with what I've done in the past. So the reason why we named this album Competition is simple, talks about how Fancy Gadam started my journey and how far I've come with this Gadam Nation and where I want to go.
Okay.
You know, growing up, I have so many challenges. I've been competing with my colleagues.
Okay.
Like my songs have been competing with each other.
Okay.
And I've been saying this, I always compete with myself.
Okay.
I don't do things to, compete with my colleagues. I don't really focus on controversies.
Okay.
You understand? So I just do what I've done in the past and make sure when I'm bringing the next should be bigger than what I've done in the past. So you see, this time around, the Competition album has a lot for the people to benefit.
Okay.
And that is why we named it Competition. Even to select the songs on the album,
Yeah.
the songs were more than 100 songs,
Okay.
and we needed only 13 songs. So the songs alone was even competing with each other.
Yeah.
You understand? And then looking at the kind of shows I've done in the past,
Yeah.
I want to do bigger shows. I want to see myself at the globe. I don't just want to stay in the northern region. So that is why I named this album The Competition. So I'm taking any chances that will come on my way that I should do better and then grow more than where I am right now.
Oh, okay. So this is not a shade to your other colleagues in the music industry or anything.
Oh no, everybody knows when it comes to Fancy Gadam in the north. It's Fancy Gadam in the rest.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Okay. I understand. So on this Competition album, you mentioned that there were over 100 songs and you had to painstakingly pick 13 of them. Yeah. So who and who are on this album?
Yeah, looking at the album, I have somebody called Last Mid.
Okay.
And then Last Mid is a like king with a new generation. Yeah. He has a lot of following. Like looking at when he drops songs, the kind of numbers he gets on the platforms. He has so many following when it comes to streaming numbers. And when it comes to the northern region, this is our challenges. We have physical people that comes out to support us. And when it comes to digital platforms, it is not everybody that know where to get these songs. Okay. But my colleagues up there in the south, they are lucky to have so many people who understand this kind of digital platforms, the online streaming platforms. So that is why I put on Last Mid on this album, because he has numbers. So that Fancy Gadam and the Gadam machine, we can tap in him in his numbers, so we'll grow. Okay. That's one. And not only Last Mid, I have Amrado, Coco Flake on the same album, and Rich Kid on the one song. And that one too will do magic because it's a drill music. It's my first time, jumping in that genre. Okay. Everybody knows I've been doing, hip life, high life. Sometimes I do dancehall, but this is a drill music. I've never, jumped on that genre. So people, I have to watch out for the drill song. That is part of the album. And not only that, I also have Kwame Eugene on the album. And Kwame Eugene is more of Afrobeat and then high life. Yeah. So we have this, like all these fusions is on the album.
Okay, so down here in the north, who and who do we have?
So I have my guys. They are my family. Yeah, so I have Rich Kid, Amazing Rich Kid. Yeah. I have Papi Sway on it. I have David AJ on it. And I have my boy from Yindi. He does It's Flexi. Okay. He's also on the album. So the album is fully packed, north versus south. And that is, we are naming this album as competition. We are even competing with each other on the album. And the things we are going to do for the album, we are competing with it because looking at my shows, this concert launch, the album launch. Yeah. I've been doing my shows in the sports stadium 30-50. This time around it is 50-100. So I'm not the only one who is competing. Even the fans will compete with what they have done in the past for me, because we want to project this album very high. Trust me, with this album, you will see this album on the Billboard, Times Square in America, trust me. Oh wow. It's a promise. Oh wow. And we are going to deliver. We are ready. So little time like we are 3 years to change our global to Nangbani Katiale. The Ninga National. Mercache cut global album to successful. Carbon part of it. Because I think it be Ayabu, be Asabu. Even the social media stuff about Fancy Gadam. But that's it can't be sure. Anywhere in the GK is support the Fancy Gadam, even the media, try your best. You have to be part of this successful album.
We definitely will.
Myself and my team, we are not only promising, we're going to deliver. This album will go to places. Because the songs that I have in this album, a lot of people that don't even understand our local dialect, I have so many English songs on this album. Okay. Yeah, and everybody can relate with it because the song with Last Mid is a heart melting song. Okay. When you hear the song, you will love it because Last Mid has the silky voice, and then I come with the melody, Yeah. Melody king.
Exactly, melody king. Yeah. But has the journey been smooth? Putting this album together, have you experienced any challenges? And how are you dealing with all of that?
Yes, it's not been easy because looking at how much I've been paying to record my songs last year, let's say when I was paying 1,000 CDs, now it is 2,000 CDs per song. And apart from that, when I was shooting my music videos, 20,000, 30,000. Now it is 60,000, 70,000. So you see, challenges about this whole thing is huge, and you can see that we normally put our posters on the street. This time around, billboards everywhere.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of them, across the street, and they are really beautiful.
Yeah, so you see, this is how you will know that the approach of the launch alone tells you how serious Fancy Gadam and the management is. Yeah. So the fan base, don't quench that fire. Yeah. Let's come out together, make this history on the 14th of October this month. All my fans across, if you're in Accra, you're in Kumasi, wherever you are in Ghana, it is compulsory for me to be part of this album, because all that I've done in the past was just a little of Fancy Gadam.
Yes, so you talked about shooting music videos for some of the songs on the album.
Yeah.
How many music videos should we be expecting from the songs on the album?
Yeah, basically, whenever I bring out my album, I will shoot not less than half of the total songs
on the album.
So it means I'll be having not more like 7 songs will have videos, because I'm not just going to drop it and then go and sleep. No, when you drop the album, you'll be shooting one after the other, pushing it throughout the year. Yeah, so this album is for the 2024.
Okay.
Because we are not just going to drop it now and then forget about it. Yeah, we are going to push it. So the fact is, you don't worry. You enjoy it, pal.
Yeah. So the music videos, have you started shooting any, or do we have any ready music videos for?
Oh yeah. So first track that came from the album was track 8, which was Boxer. Okay. And Boxer did very well. People love the video. People say, yo, Fancy Gadam has really stepped up his game. Yeah. If you have not seen the video, you can check on YouTube, Boxer. And then I've shot Competition. That song, that title, the whole album, Competition. There's a song called Competition on the album, Competition. So I've already shot that video. After the release of this whole album, that video will come with the album. So the video will come out on 15th, rather. Yeah. So on the 15th, Competition video will be out with the whole track list on the Competition album. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let me play the devil's advocate here. I think that when we come to the northern region, we have some big names when it comes to the music industry. Did you try to get Makasi on the album?
Makasi on the album?
Yeah.
Oh, not really.
Okay.
He's big on his own, and it doesn't mean that he's not fit to be part of the album. But before I do a song with you, we need to have that rapport.
Yeah.
And then if I feel comfortable around you, that is when we can do a song. Yeah. But sometimes you can't ask for a collaboration when I don't even know you. It is only money that will convince me to do it.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't
no,
try
to. He's not part of the album.
He's not part of the album.
Yeah.
But are we ever going to see, a song with you and him?
No, there's no problem. If he needs me on his song and he's ready to give me money I want, because I'm a businessman, I'm going to give him bars. Why not?
But we are looking at, you are all sons of the North, and you are doing amazing in your different genres. Because I think Makasi is a rapper, and I think you are the melody king.
Yeah.
So are we not ever going to see the two of you, just do something together as sons of the same land?
That's what I'm talking about. He's doing his
without money being involved, I mean.
Without money being involved.
Yeah. Just two sons of the land, doing, their thing. Can't we have something like that?
It's still the same, because on the day one have to need the other.
Okay.
So me, if he comes for me to bless him with a verse, I will do it.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
But why won't you reach out to him?
I don't see it coming.
You don't see it coming? Okay. So, so far, what have been the preparations, the day for the launch of the album? Have you any secured and everything?
Yeah, so as you can see, seeing the billboards around tells you how serious we are. We are only interacting with the fans. They should come out in their numbers on the 14th. Let's make that huge history together. Because I've seen a lot of critics, people are saying all sort of things just to demoralize the energy around the fan base. So I'm just pleading with them to come out in their number. They should ignore any obstacles on our way, because we promised to take Northern music to the world. Gadam gadam yunde lafa, nenzang dagbang ilan tazoksa. Man dapun yelia. Inye competition album maya at the Times Square Billboard in America. Just what
So I think that one of the biggest songs that bridged the gap between the North and the South was the song you did with Sarkodie. For a lot of people who do not understand Dagbani, that is the song that they got to know Fancy Gadam through. So and I'm not mincing words when I say that. Would you say that that song is one of the biggest songs of your career?
No doubt.
Okay.
And then we can't be ungrateful. We appreciate what Skin Sack did for us. Okay. Me, myself, and the whole Gadam nation. We always hail King Sack for that blessing. And then we can't talk about King Sack without talking about somebody who made it possible. My manager, Nero, Sapashini, Lolo Kamzaka Kobe, Gadam nation, Tapura Pam, Bashanda Not. And then my boss who made it possible, Nero, he's in Accra. At Tema. We can't say that song is not the biggest song from my career. It is true. Accepted.
Okay.
So it is true. That song was the biggest.
That song was on an album, right?
It was on an album.
Okay. So now this competition album.
All right.
I see that you still featured some artists from the South. Which of the songs on the album are you tipping to be as huge as that song you had with Sarkodie?
Oh yes.
Which of them are you tipping to be that huge?
I can't mention one.
Okay.
But I have a song on the album called If. If.
Okay.
It's a great song that I believe when that song have that noise around it. Because for a song to be a hit song, the song needs noise. You understand? So if that song gets that noise around it, it's gonna be bigger than Total Cheat.
Okay.
And not only that, my song with Last Mid, it's a very nice song.
Thank you.
And the man himself, Africa, still #1, Pamiji. Okay. The title of that song is Otilo.
Otilo.
It's a Nigerian term.
Okay.
Otilo, it has fly away.
Otilo.
Yeah. It's a beautiful song with Kwame. Okay. So this album. And there's a song that my whole team, they all believe in that song, especially my manager, Hassan. The title of that song is Tired for Me.
Tired for Me.
Like you tired for me.
I mean, you've been giving us very good music, so we're not tired for you.
You know that? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you think these songs are going to match the hit of Total G?
Yeah, standard.
Oh, okay.
Standard.
All right. So the If, is it just you or do you have someone featured on that one?
So the If is
only
me
you
alone, only Fancy Gadam. You will feel Fancy Gadam on the If song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the launch is on the 14th, right?
Yeah.
So how much are the tickets? Let's talk ticket sales.
Yeah, so the launch is on the 14th, and then a ticket for regular is 50 cedis.
Okay.
And then the VIP is 100 cedis.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's happening at the
Aliu Mama Sports Stadium in Tamale.
Okay.
So wherever you are and you are a true fan of Fancy Gadam, come out to your numbers. Let's have a huge history together.
So I know that usually when you do this launches, you have other artists, on the bill who'll be performing alongside you. So who and who should we expect there?
Yeah. So my brothers, my family are coming to support me.
Yeah.
I have Rich Kid. I have, Israhim. I have Fadlan. I have Wish Child. I have Ataka. a lot of artists are passing through.
Okay. Yeah. Are there any Southern artists coming through?
No, this is solely Fancy Gadam and his family.
Okay.
In the north.
Okay.
So, and after this one, I'll be doing my concert in Accra on the 25th.
Okay.
And then with that one, last meet, you know, the people that made it through to the album will be part of it. You know, Amrado, Kweku Flake, you know, Kwame Eugene, Last Meet, all of them will pass through my Accra event because of the, you know, the distance.
Yeah.
But if it is in Accra, they will just drive come to the concert and support Fancy Gadam. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we are looking forward to really great stuff. I mean, 10 years and you've never disappointed. 10 years, it's been a lot of hard work, consistency.
Yeah.
You've been giving us very, very good music that all class of people can actually vibe to.
Okay.
I have a friend that sings some of your songs word for word and he does not even understand a single word, but he sings it word for word.
Wow.
And that shows that if the music is good, like people just naturally gravitate towards it.
That is it.
And thank you very, very much for, you know, taking time today to sit with us.
Yeah.
We understand that with the concerts coming, you are all over the place. People are pulling you from all directions. So for you to actually make time and then let us welcome us into your home to do this interview, we are very, very grateful.
Thank you so much.
And you've been doing amazing work, and we are so grateful for all of that. We wish you all the best on the 14th, and I am very sure that we'll all be there. We would all be there trying to support the Son of the North to do his magic as always. So before we wrap up, final words.
Yeah, final words. You can't see Fancy Gadam with us giving you some lines, you know. Yeah, that's how we go. I don't know what I should give you if nobody has ever heard it.
I mean, you could do me the honors. I would totally love
you see,
to
the
hear.
thing is that my people, when they hear anything new, which is not out, they begin giving me pressure.
I mean,
but it goes like this, something later from it.
Yeah.
So if I come, make sure you come. Only you be my madam, loving you no be haram. My Coca-Cola mixed with lime. If I come, make sure you come. Only you be my madam, loving you no be haram. My Coca-Cola mixed with lime. Girl, now you waiting for my mind. I swear I no go lie. If you leave me, I go die. Yeah. Girl, now you waiting for my mind. I swear I no go lie. If you leave me, I go die. Yeah. Baby, send me your location. Build some me. I they come to pour the libation. Kerewa. You see the pass, alewa. You are gar salma. Unko cheka ji garwa. For your love, I feel go jailing you. No go promise later failing you. For my heart, I take the love in you. Girl, I'm not going here to tell you by you. If I come, make sure you come. Only you be my madam. Loving you no be haram. My Coca-Cola mixed with lime. If I come. So we do it. I mean, you know, God bless you.
Wow. Wow.
We are not here to joke.
At this point, I really can't wait for 14. I want to hear that particular song.
So I tell you.
Yeah, that I agree. I was not tipping that song to be the biggest. I totally agree.
Oh,
Thank you
so
very,
when
very
we tell
much.
you, we are not here to joke.
You are not. Yeah, no.
People cannot joke on to jam. Toko to yell and global album. No, we are serious. So I bound the card the will put better than yellow so. I bound the card the will I bound the bang and the chance of sa. Bang pump. As I hear car show my phone. Into a freestyle shell and woman conco. No to ginger. Then she can't bound the card the will. Think you the card the will change and global man. No. Then I hear that ballet man because we are serving our own people. But trust me, this album, there's a lot of fire on this album because Manko go to the I want last mid. I want Kwame Eugene. Design good songs. Thank you so much for supporting me always. Gadam Nation. Tekuzami!
Thank you so much for
thank you so much. Thank you.
Pam.
Nice one.
So yes, this is SavSign Lifestyle. Thank you very much for tuning in today. My name is Rahel Erabna Entry, and I was your host for today. Bye-bye. See you on the 14th.